So here's all the parts for my current head mechanism. So this was the original wheels that James has the files up for. And then here's my wheel. It's quite a bit smaller. The hub's a little bit streamlined. It's significantly lighter. James also recommends using a 4mm steel studding here for both the axle and the part that sticks out of the wheel. But there's two problems with that. One, it's crazy heavy. And two, I found on my last test head, in fact, I think I can show you this on my actual test head. If you look at it, see how that axle is getting sucked out by the magnet? That happens constantly, and like if I try to spin this, you can see that everything, look right there, it just stuck to the magnet again. So when you use steel, you're constantly fighting the magnets because the steel is obviously attracted to them. So I instead bought 3mm brass studding, which isn't attracted to the magnet, so it'll take that whole entire thing out of the equation. I also got it so that there's no extra parts inside there. I just have these little, let me see if I can focus that. Come on. I just have these little washers that stick into the hole. I want that to focus. Hang on. My phone screen's cracked, so when I touch it, it thinks I'm touching it in two places. There we go. So, yeah, it's just this little shoulder washer that goes inside there. It's super free spinning. It's really light compared to this one, which was a little bit heavier. Onto the spindles themselves. So, yeah, like I said, I have a 3-spindle version here and a 4-spindle version here, and yeah, they're all evenly spaced. These are 120 degrees difference, and these are all 90-degree difference. James's, oh, I think I can grab that too. So, oh wait, no, I don't know what I do with it, but the one that James recommends using is like a full plate. So I had originally modified that down to what I have in my test head here, which is like a 3-pronged thing. I don't know if you can see that holds these wheels, and that requires 2 bearings. So I thought maybe if I can reduce a bearing, that's just that much less weight. So then these only have 1 bearing, which will hold everything together, which is good. Here's the arms. The arms have a hole on the end here to hook onto the dome ring, and then it has the hole here for the wheels. It's gonna be tough to do with one hand, but so I also have that same shoulder washer in there, and then this rides inside of here. It's on wax paper, so it's actually not spinning super well, but I promise you it does spin super well. Then for how the arms attach to here, it's like a keyed little, it's hard to, I'm trying to watch this through the camera. While I do, I'm just going to look at it. Okay, so then these just kind of pop onto here like that, and then you can use some ABS slurry to glue them on. That one actually doesn't look like it fits super well, but they do fit well. That I promise you. On the 3-1 it definitely does. There we go. So, yeah, so it's pretty flush, it's pretty good. And all you have to do is just ABS slurry those together, and then you'll have a 3-prong spindle. I'll see if I can assemble that real quick. Okay, so when it's assembled like this, let me see if I have my dome skirt handy. Yeah, it's up here. Yeah. So I also have little holes in my dome skirt here. So this is going to sit inside of there like that. I can't assemble it until I get it inside of there. So I just assembled it outside, which means it won't fit. But you can see that there's little holes that make that fit onto there. So that'll attach directly onto that. Here's the head that's eventually going to go on, and you can see it already has a little thing that lines up with the spindle. And that's going to be it. And it's pretty light. My magnet mount right now on the test head is just like a big panel with this little spider holder on top. So I'm going to try to merge that into one piece, get rid of these bushings. I think they're kind of pointless, and just see where I can shave off some weight. I think ultimately I've already shaved off like 3/4 pound from my current setup. So, I mean, that's huge. And then this is going to be my test head. I have all these extra parts, so I'm going to be able to make like a legit test head.